Hi everyone, Brian here from Black Ops Toys coming at you today with a very cool unboxing of VTS Virtual Toys Red Death. Based on Red Death Redemption, the video game, I believe. So these came in and they sold out immediately. We just managed to snag a couple more. So they are for sale on the website still, which is good, but I don't expect them to last long. If you're into cowboys, this is like awesome. I was so impressed I actually have two of these set aside for myself. Look at how many trays we have. So much stuff. Wow. Where to start? So, I think we're going to start here. And the reason is we're going to actually set up this stand and put that guy on it. So, let's go ahead and break this open. Now, Virtual Toys is a subsidiary of Damn Toys. So, great quality, fantastic stuff. This is very rare though now. Alright, first thing we notice, big stand. It's got some awesome graphics. So it looks like a wood plank, old school. It does say Red Death on it. Super cool. It's got a saddle style sand. So saddle style means that right there. Figure goes like that. I actually enjoy these the most. Not enjoy these, but I like these better than the other type. Okay, let's go ahead and throw that on there. Next we have, looks like a raccoon cap with furry tail. Everybody needs one of those. That's pretty cool. So I've never played the game, but I've heard it's amazing. So I'm going to assume that that's in the game. Next, we have a ammo belt, shotgun, looks like. Next, we have, looks like a dynamite plunger. Oh, that's super cool. So that's a solid cast. Nothing shaking inside. And next, we have two rifles. So this guy comes with so much good stuff, like so much. It's amazing. Let's go and throw that plastic over there. All right. So the action does not work on that, but as far as detail goes, that is an amazing detail. It really is. Great paintwork. Leather sling. It's fantastic looking. This guy, if you know what kind of rifle this is, please leave that in the comments below. I actually do know. Starts with an S, I think. So, again, leather sling. Doesn't look like anything moves, per se, which is fine. But good looking rifle. Okay? Alright, moving on. Let's get the figure out of this thing. So much plastic, so little time, huh? Alright. So we've already parted this guy out, so I've already played with this a little bit, but I'm telling you, fantastic quality. And it just looks kick-ass. Just one bad dude, man. Let's go ahead and set him up there. So, gun belt here. Suspenders. It's got a newer style muscle body underneath, so you don't actually need to do that, but everything is super detailed. Let's actually look at the back too. Look at that. So you have a cincher on the pants. Suspenders actually connect the correct way. And this is leather, so good looking start. And then you have a two-piece boot. So two-piece means it's not one piece, but actually two separate pieces. So you can see how we have movement here. So this is like a gauntlet, and then the boot goes on. Gives you more flexibility. And then gloved hands. So good looking start. One thing we'll notice is he comes with two head sculpts. So if you're familiar with the game, you probably know these. So one has long hair, one has hair slicked back. So this right here would be for mounting a helmet on, or hat. And then one thing we do notice is it does not come with an insert on the second head sculpt. So when you do pop this off, that's your insert. Throw that right on. Bam. There you go. Super simple. Next, this looks like a kerchief mask. So that would go like that. Like it's a bandit. So that's cool. Next, looks like just a regular scarf. Flexible, that's nice. And loads of hands in plastic. Continuing on, so gloved hands. These are great, actually, these are awesome gloved hands. Very good detail, but not many that I know have been made exactly like this. So these are very unique. So that's really cool. Looks like we got trigger hands on both sides. And then we have some regular hands. Very good detail on these. I mean, the paintwork's really good. You have the veins in there. It looks like that's for holding a rifle. This would also make a good John Wick hand, I think, that setup. Okay, let's move those aside. The next tray. 3 trays. So much stuff to open. These guys, let's look at these. So these are coats, 2 different types. They're obviously Western style, but fantastic on the inside. Great stitching. It feels like leather, like a velour almost, and then the collar does pop, so that's cool. And looks like we have some buttons. I'm checking to see if there's a wire in there. There's not, so. Nice overcoat though. Next one, different color. This is probably a duster. Wow, look at that. So furry collar. This right here looks like sheepskin or wool. And this does have a wire in the base, so you can actually flex it and make it look unique. And then your buttons, that's really neat. These guys just slip through, these knots right here. So easy to do, but that's a great looking coat. Be nice for like a Civil War bash or something like that. I love cowboy stuff. There's so much stuff you can do with cowboys. So, moving on, last tray. Bam! That's a massive tray. Let's go ahead and dig in. So much stuff, so little time. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So first thing we're gonna do is take out this hat. It's molded. Detail's freaking fantastic. I bet it goes on that head. That looks good. Let's just double check and see if it goes on there too. It does, it fits both. So if you like the mullet, you can use that. Tweezers, best friend again. So let's start from the top. Bow. I guess in the video game you can actually use a bow, which is nice. Now listen. String has some tension to it. You could probably shoot something with it. Next, looks like we have an arrow. Wow. That's metal. That's a metal bar. That right there, that's super cool. Zoom in on the arrowhead. And then we move back to the feathers. Super detailed. I mean, this is a nice arrow. So, bow and arrow. All right, next, let's go on the side. I'm gonna guess that the guy likes to fish because it comes with a fishing rod. Looks like a lure as well. It is actually strung. There is some flex to it. And this actually does move. It actually doesn't wind anything, but it does move. I mean, that's, for a fishing pole in 1/6 scale, that's it, man. That's rad. And what would a fishing pole be without a fish? And that right there, if you know what type of fish this is, please leave that in the comments below. That's so cool. Great for dioramas. Moving right along, I'm going to save the good stuff for last. So this right here looks like a money bag. If you robbed a bank, then you carry that stuff, that cash right there. Next, we have a satchel, because everybody needs a satchel. It's like a man purse, but made out of leather. It does open, it looks like. That's super cool. I'm running out of space. All right, let's just stack it. Next, it's dynamite. That's super cool too. So I'm gonna guess that you use the plunger here, and then you got the dynamite next to it to blow up. Looks like we do have a plunger handle right there. Simple insert. There we go. Bam. Fantastic for diorama stuff. Next, let's keep going. Looks like we have a book of some sort. Let's see what's in here. Pop that open. Oh yeah, look at that. Man, pictures and stuff. Oh, that's so cool. It must be like a journal. Look at that, the fishing pole down there. I have no idea what it says, but the fact that they actually got that detailed, that's pretty damn cool. That's awesome. This would be great for like Indiana Jones. Just throw this right back in there. Close it. Okay. Moving right along. Looks like we have a tobacco pouch, would be my guess. Then we have some canned food, Big Valley. It says, I think, peacher, not peaches, so maybe that does say peaches. Big Valley peaches, so I'm going to assume that you eat those in the game. Next, we have a bottle. Looks like Two Fist Prairie Moon. Two Fist Distillery. So I don't know what kind of alcohol that is, so if you do know, please leave that in the comments below, because I would like to find out. Moving right along. I love the little trinkets. The trinkets are great. They make great displays, right? So this looks like a pack of cigarettes. They'll probably go with this pouch. All right, here's the good stuff. Not the pegs, although extra pegs are always nice. But now, we got some guns. So, holster. Frickin' fantastic 6-shooter. That's amazing. That's gonna be hot. Super hot. And you get 2 of them. What's better than that? Next, we have a shotgun, and that's probably where that other bandolier goes to. That's pretty cool. We'll take a look at those in a second. Next, a Bowie knife. Bowie knife, however you want to say it. And last but not least, we do have some spurs. Okay, looks like I cleared that out. So, holsters. Let's see, cylinder does move. Ooh, it does cock. That's so cool. I wonder if the cylinder comes out. Let's see. Doesn't look like it. But you do have some motion there, and you do have a hammer. So it's hammer time, guys. Throw that in there. That's pretty awesome. Next, same deal. So you can definitely tell he's right-handed. If you have these on a belt, you'd probably have it like that. Next, shotgun. Let's go ahead and pop this. Let's see if that opens. Looks like the barrel does open. We're going to check and see if we can load that stuff. There, oh, look at that, man. Snap. Love that. When you get that detailed, I mean, that's just super cool. Bam. Double trigger. That'd be awesome for like a vampire hunter or something like that. But I would go with that bandolier for sure. Next, knife. Fantastic detail. If you're familiar with their Gangster's Kingdom line, this is right up there with that type of detail. So good stuff. Fits in the sheath. Perfect. And let's just check out the spurs. I'm going to assume they kind of snap on. Oh, they do. There's just little slits for them. That's great. This figure is pretty easy to put together, and you can do it in a ton of different configurations, which is neat. I don't know if I did that right, but that's how it goes maybe. Bam! All in all, if you like cowboys and you like action figures, this is definitely one to get. Definitely look for the pieces because there's a lot of good stuff on here and a lot of cool things you can make. If you like this video, please make sure you smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to be notified of new and freaking amazing content like this dude.